Well, I prefer my trucks looser. So my trucks are just like this. They're not practically falling off and they're not stiff tight. Same, the back ones are a little bit tighter, so it's easy to kind of manual, so that it doesn't bend off like that. Well, I prefer my trucks a lot looser so you can turn a lot sharper, because when they're tight, mainly you need to turn like that because you can't get as much turning.
Well, I've always had my board pretty loose. The board before this was pretty loose, so I'm not really used to having tight trucks at all. I can't ride with tight trucks because I've learnt to kind of like slide and turn pretty like wide spaces, so I can't really turn. You can't really turn and feel like as free as you will with loose trucks if you have tight trucks. So my trucks, these aren't really loose, but they're not really tight either.
All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run faster than my bullet.
Preferably my favourite trick to do is a Burt slide, and it isn't too hard to pick up because you're just riding, you kind of bend down, so you kind of like this, so you bend down and then you just got your hand in the ground and your board will just slide on its own due to the speed that you're going at. So it's better if you're going faster but not too fast, because you want to still be able to land it, of course. And then you end up at the other side for the 180 Burt slide, and then you can 180 back and continue to ride the direction that you're going. It's pretty easy to pick up, like I said before. So yeah, that's an easy trick and it looks good. The trick I'm best at is probably the 360. My biggest tip to help you by landing a 360 would probably be in the arms, because the hardest thing about doing a 360 is obviously clearing it and getting the full motion. So you have to put your arms around as it helps you get the full motion.
But the trick that I like to do the most is probably the 360. One of the tips probably is like foot placement, because I could never do the 360 spin because I used to put my foot like way up too high there, and that's not like the best foot placement, because if you put your foot up like way too high, then you're just going to like flick up and you're not going to be able to do it too well. But like if you have your foot placement like about in the middle of like the tail end of the board. No, I didn't do it then, but it's easy to do.
Pumped up kicks, you better run, loud run my gun. All the other kids
Yeah, that was it.
pumped up kicks, you better run faster than my bullet.